The ladies team, who are also the world champions, outsmarted their opponents, Uganda, in every department, to the on-song attacker Yukabeth Muteshi, scoring 5 goals to hand Kenya a 5-0 half-time lead. Uganda, who are meeting Kenya in their second consecutive final of the championship, rallied their troops in the second half, but failed to get past Kenya's defense, succumbing to a 6-0 loss. Another Kenyan ladies' second-string side finished third.
We are going to make it, we are very sure, because we have trained, we normally train. You cannot win if you have not trained. So we normally train, and we trained for this, and that is why we have won. And we are very sure, and ultimately we'll win the Africa Championship.
First of all, to retain cup yetu, so we thank God for that. And imeprove hatukubahatisha kukuwa world champions. We are actually world champions, East African champions. Na hata Africa August tutakuwa champions bado.
The men's team, who finished fourth at the third edition of the World Cup in India last year, had to dig deeper before coming from a goal down to beat Uganda 3-1 in a fiercely contested final. Uganda scored first after 18 minutes of play before Kenya leveled the matters 4 minutes later. The teams would head into the breather with the scores tied at 1-1. Kenya, gunning for their second championship on the trot, will leave it later to snatch the win. A goal apiece from Moses Atenya and Geoffrey Musa in the last 7 minutes ensured that Kenya retained their title.
Mchezo wao si mchezo wetu. Kwa hivyo walikuwa wanaenda mbio, pia sisi tunaenda mbio. Sasa tulijaribu kucheza polepole au akienda mbio, ndio maana tulijaribu kuwashinda.
Potile yake fully equipment, alafu atuwezeshe tuweze kufanikiwa kufika Egypt. Alafu zoezi hizo equipment za kufanya zoezi, skates kama skates, helmets, alafu ndogo ndogo pia camp. Mmoja tukitrain indoor, because uko tunaenda kuchezea indoor, hatuwezi chezea kwa lami. Yeah, that's why.
Uganda na sisi tumezoeana. Kwani unajua Uganda walianzishwa mchezo mbele yetu, lakini wao hawaamini kwamba sisi tumekuwa juu yao wakati huu. Sasa ndio umeona tumekuwa tukivutana. Si mara kwanza tumekutana nao. Hii ni mara yetu ya 5 kukutana nao. Wameshaitufunga mara moja tutangu tukutane nao. Lakini hizo mara 4 zote tumewafunga. So ndio umeona finali vile imekuwa ngumu kuvutana, ile watu wametumia nguvu kwa maana tulikuwa tumekamiana.
Which they won last year in Rwanda. Sports Minister Dr. Hassan Wario, who attended the match, moved to reassure the team of the government's support, pledging to facilitate the team's preparations for the forthcoming Africa Cup of Nations in Egypt in August.
We cannot do everything. We can support, but federations must wake up and look for corporate sponsorship as well. But also federations must organize themselves. You know, this is a big tournament. We work based on budgets. It was never reflected anywhere in our budget that there's going to be a big tournament coming. Okay? And we normally pay money out of our budget. We cannot break that rule. So what we've told them now is they must plan well in advance so that we can capture that. For instance now, for the Africa Championship, which will be in August, they've already sent us the letter. And we've assured them that we'll pay for that and we'll support it. We cannot work outside our budgets.
We made the requests that are necessary. We made the request to Sports Kenya. We made the request to the sports department, government sports department, but they said they didn't have money. So we had to look for an alternative because the championship had to go on. And our players cannot come all the way from Kitengela and other places to play. And they will also be hungry. So we decided to ask some well-wishers to accommodate them. One of the players is accommodating the girls, and our team manager, national team manager, is accommodating the boys.
As much as we like to help, we wouldn't like to be caught the last minute because we also feel like we'd have liked to do more. But then they have given us the reason that they are always waiting for some support to come from somewhere. And when they don't get it, then they lash to the church because they know we can't let them down. Yes, we would rather be involved right from the very beginning and know what our role is.
Wario refuted claims that the government had neglected the team, instead challenging the federation to follow proper channels. Bernard Okumu, The Sport at 9.